Katya is going in to get some oil for her lip. She loves oil. She's into oil. We're barbecuing a steak and tomahawk steak. It's the first thing that we're doing. And Gus is out here. They must have gotten the trail of Bigfoot again. So my neighbors have a fire going on back there to keep the Sasquatch away. This is a Bigfoot hotspot. I know some of you all think that I'm BSing you, but it's a fact. And that would be your mistake. If you didn't believe me, it's your mistake, because it's just a fact. Here's the barbecue right here. Hey, Toxic, what's up? I was gonna say brother, but I'm, sister. Dude, you know how I am with that. Katya's always giving me shit. Like, oh, you called me dude? Well, it's like man. Like that. Katya's getting oil for her lip. No offense, but do you need mental help? You could get rid of this person. It's just a loser. I got him. It's so creepy out there. Yeah, I know it is. Anybody that's a moderator, anything in doubt, do me a favor and just get rid of them like that. Like, do I need mental help? No, I don't think I do. Do you? Do you need tutoring help getting out of 8th grade? Maybe you need some tutoring help. Katya is a tutor. She can do that. I gotta get the I'll go in a minute and grab the stuff to get the barbecue going. Look at cartwheel. Have you lit the barbecue yet? I'm just going to. Katya's coming back. She's got oil for her lip. I'm gonna take Gus in. I'm gonna bring the charcoal and the lighter fluid and light the fire. And here's Katya. Did you get the oil for your lip?
Oh yeah.
What kind of oil are you using?
Hemp oil.
Oh, of course. How silly of me. Let me go get the charcoal. Keep everybody company. Gus, get over here, brother. Come on, buddy.
All right. Toto. Hello. Yeah, I bit my lip and oil makes it feel better. My mom, my vampire mom visited yesterday. Yeah, she specifically asked to see Toto. And hi. And so we let her pet Toto, and I was just cringing. I was just like, oh, Toto's being corrupted, Toto handled it well. She didn't jump on my mom or anything. But I was just thinking oh, why? But eventually Toto jumped on the garbage can. Yeah, she's a vampire dog. I keep telling stories to Peter about how Toto would fuck with me as a puppy. And he's like, how old was she? I was like, 13 weeks. And he was laughing like, you let a 13-week-old puppy fuck with you? Yeah, because I was kind of a pushover. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, Peter had control over Toto, and then when she saw my mom was like, ooh, puppy, and Toto just went over there, and Peter wasn't gonna be like, no, get over here, no, heel, or whatever, because my mom, So we looked at each other and we were just like, c'est la vie. Here's Toto. I'm just gonna ignore her. I think Toto is probably sort of also a smallish dog. I don't know if her and Pumpkin have similar ancestry. But Pumpkin is really a fascinating looking dog. Out of all of the dogs that are here, like when you let Toto out of the door to go potty, she is the one who like darts out the door, you know? Whereas the other dogs, they like lunge out the door. Toto like darts. Can I pull my thumb off? Yeah, I can do that. A lurcher. Whose chicken is that? That's our neighbor. Our neighbor's chicken. I think the rooster's crowing. I mean, maybe they're crowing because the dogs are out, and so it's kind of like warning its fellow chicken that there's wolves about. I don't know. It's not that cold. I have this down thing on and a hoodie and a hat, and I'm wearing sweatpants and Converse, and I feel fine. But without the hoodie, I would be chilly. I needed the extra layer. We're gonna cook a or a rib steak. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Grilling with Peter Caine. Here he comes. My mom came and brought a box of stuff, and Bucky claimed the box. It's awesome. Like, he's just been sleeping in the box, and I put a piece of clothing in there, and so he just will keep going in there and sleeping. It's really making me very happy. I'm telling them about Bucky's new box.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
pretty.
her vampire mom came in town. Well, we shouldn't talk about whether she's a vampire or not.
Yeah.
She might be.
Bucket, I think, likes being near Mango. Because he would sleep on top of Mango's thing a lot. So I think he likes
Bucket likes...
being near Mango.
Mango's out right now walking around.
Oh. Okay.
Look at the toaders.
Yeah. She's a hunk.
She's a female hunk. She's like a Chippendale of the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Isn't this exciting? Out with the old and in with the new. Or something like that. That has nothing to do with cooking a tomahawk steak. Look at Katya backing up.
Yeah, I don't want to get splashed.
I'm Professor Safety. My cane. Oh no! See, this is so much warmer than when we went to go cook chicken in the woods. This tonight is so much warmer.
It is. It's not windy.
It's not windy and it's not raining. And we have the Weber kettle. Once I had melted plastic explode onto my arm as a kid because I got too close to the bonfire. How was the dogman attack? Looks like a UFO beam is coming from the sky. Yes, and there probably will be. It's true. Where are the pineapple conures? Why do I use a cane? Because my leg hurts. What's up, Scotland? Get him, Toxic. Get him out of here. Cause no, that I don't know if that was all right. I think. Because he has a young girlfriend, I'll take that. That's okay. But you know, the monitors make their decision on whether a comment is appropriate or not. That's what they do. Well, look at all these people here. Nobody has anything to do on New Year's. Neither do we. Yeah, I think it was a little joke about using my cane. We'll do this. Let's see. It is true. It is true. It is rude. Toxic is correct. Don't be sorry, Toxic. We allow a little bit of filth here, not a whole lot. I might have a higher tolerance for filth than you. You're a Christian, and I'm a what am I? A heathen? A savage? A non-Christian.
Non-denominational human.
That's what I am. That's right. But I will only stand for a little bit of filth. I'm pretty close to where you are, Toxic, seriously. I read the Bible, yeah, because it's a good book, not because it's I read it because it's a good book. Katya won't read it. She's reading other stuff. She's reading Dorian Gray.
Oh no, I'll read it. I'll read it out loud.
She will. She'll read it out loud.
I'll
Tell
read
me what's going on.
passages.
Toxic, why aren't you doing something on New Year's? This is it? What have you been doing, Toxic? How are your dogs? Where'd Toxic go? Parents are working. No shit, they're working on New Year's? Dogs are good. That's good. How about that? You know, Toto and thank you, Grant Rennie. Gus and Toto are gonna be doing the dummy launcher maybe tomorrow. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's gonna happen. Toters. What's the time with you, sir? I don't know. It's like 9:30 or something. Oh, well, thank you, Nixie, the one-eyed pixie. I really appreciate that. I can't believe one of the first comments when I turned this on was asking me if I need mental help. As if that's what you would say to somebody that actually needs mental help. Do you need mental help? Look, it's Riggy. Damn, it's 3 a.m. Where are you? You're in Europe somewhere if it's 3 a.m. Where are you? UK? Thank you, Madcap, whatever you are. We all love you, really. It's very nice. Where's Bigfoot? Bigfoot could show up at any minute. It's 6:22 here in Cali, really? No kidding. I was talking to Troy, he's in Cali. So there's a big age, or not age difference, time difference. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Hi, Toters. What you doing, dude?
Toters is out here, and then I gotta go get the har.
Leave it alone, dude.
Florida.
No, leave it alone.
Oh, you're in Berlin?
Good.
No shit. How's it in Berlin? I have a friend of mine lives in Berlin. Wolfgang Petrick. He's a great artist. I love his work. I guess, yeah, Happy New Year's. I'm not a big, New Year's is sort of like, so many of them have passed. You know how you go out on New Year's hoping that something great, like you go out to get wasted and get laid or something, and then it never happens. It's just another day. It's always sort
You
of.
have a great story.
Oh, Katya's got a great story.
When I was in high school, I was at a New Year's party. My phone actually got stolen at this party, and later on I tracked it down. I got it back. And when I tracked it down, the guy's dad came to the door and said that his son went to Virginia. And then we called the phone, and he heard it ringing upstairs. He was like, oh, let me go upstairs and get it. But anyways, we were at the party. The countdown was happening. And everyone was like trying to figure out who they were going to kiss.
Right.
And
that's what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And so like I forget who it was, but they like looked at me like, are you gonna be the one? And then like the countdown just happened, and I right 5 seconds before, I was considering it. I was like, I don't know, is it worth it? No, it's not. I just walked away.
I forgot about that. Like, it's 12 o'clock. Are you gonna like make out with someone? It's so stupid. It is.
Yeah. It's the best time
To leave.
Yeah.
To leave.
Just walk away.
Right. And you know what? As I remember the last one that I went to, this is true. The last New Year's party I went to, I was invited to. That was this Italian woman. She was had a bunch of like her Italian friends. It was in New York City, and it was really pretentious. And they kept toasting. They kept doing this. And it was just like, enough of this shit. I wasn't drinking. I was stone sober. And I was hating it. I was absolutely hating it. And I remember leaving before midnight because I was like, this is so stupid. I don't want to be here. I just got out of there. I remember hanging out with her dog most of the time. Hanging out with her dog. I was like, everybody was wasted. I was sober. It was so stupid. It is. It's so dumb. Like, no thanks. If I was invited to a New Year's party, I probably wouldn't go. Because I don't know, I'm not real comfortable at parties anymore. Because I don't drink. That's what New Year's is about, is getting hammered. That's the way I remember it. Just getting hammered and waking up with a hangover. Not really into it. I forgot what my story was about the Italian girl. Oh. So she says to me, like, I'm uncomfortable, man. I don't want to be there. She pointed out that, she goes, you don't look comfortable here. And I said, well, I'm not really. I don't really like parties. I don't like them. I'm with my dogs tonight. Best company ever. There you go. Parties. This is a party. We're eating beef. We're eating a giant piece of beef.
No, dude, back off. It's our grill. She's trying to lick the...
Toters.
Not cool, dude. You lick pee. We don't want you to lick our
Let's
thing.
burn the dirt off this grill, because we're going to put meat on it real soon. This Weber kettle is a huge upgrade from what I had. I had one for 25 years that was a piece of shit. And then I was like, I got to get something else. This sucks. Oh, look, 100 people are here now. 100 people don't have anything to do. Let's go see Peter and Katya cook a steak and then eat it. We're going to eat it in front of you.
And also Peter said he might make hot chocolate.
I'll make hot chocolate.
We even like picked out the knives we're going to eat
We're going to eat with knives, big knives like savages. Which I'm not a savage. But if you've ever seen Katya rip chicken apart for the dogs, savage.
Yeah, you gotta, and then start torquing it.
Yeah, she's got the
method.
method.
And then really start Because you gotta get that cartilage to break apart.
And my method is I take it into the kitchen. I take a piece from Marty, and I put it on the floor, and then I take like a Bowie knife and smack it in half. Bigfoot meat, we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook some real soon. We were talking about that.
Yeah.
I just burped. I hope that I don't have bad breath, and Katya tells me to go gargle with salt water or something. I might.
Toto, what are you doing?
Hey.
Don't be chewing on sticks, girl.
Look at Toters. I should go let the haar out. Blood sausage. Have you ever had blood sausage?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Really?
Yeah, isn't it called like porridge or pudding or something?
Blood pudding? I think that's something different.
No.
Blood sausage looks like sausage. It might be Bulgarian, though. You might have had it. Blood sausage is awesome. I haven't had it in a long time. Black pudding. Is that what we're talking about with pudding?
Yeah, there's black and there's another one.
We're gonna cook. Yeah, it's a Bigfoot steak. It is. It's a Bigfoot steak. I didn't want anybody to know. But yes, we are cooking Bigfoot meat. You know, it's an endangered species, sort of. So, no, we're not gonna do tartar. No, Katya would eat it raw. I won't. I have to cook it. Poor pudding. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Hans Gruber. So, well, it's not really a special occasion. We will, every once in a while, eat Bigfoot meat just to kind of get recharged. It's delicious. Well, it's not. It's not really good. It's just sort of like get you going. Toters. Let me go get the har. How cold is it out here? I don't know. 17, 18 or something? Something like that.
Maybe it's like 25.
Maybe it's 25. It doesn't seem like 17 or 18. I was going with what I thought I saw.
If it was windy, it would be like 17.
How old is Harley? Harley's old. 13, 14, 15, 16, I don't know. She's old. Let me go switch. Can you hold down the phone here, baby?
Yeah, I got it.
Toad, come here. Oh, I'm crippled.
No, you're not.
Sort of. Ow.
So, yeah.
I'm walking it off, so good, stop eating that crap.
What other stories? How did we meet? I bit him with my vamp fangs, yeah. The metaphorical. Am I good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Peter and I went on a walk. A long walk. Maybe 30 minutes. I told him about the one time I got bit by a seagull. When I was young and naive. And yeah. And there was a seagull and I was like drawn to it, like it was some kind of majestic creature, and I was like, if only I can touch it. And I reached out to touch it, and then it just bit the shit out of my hand. And I remember I felt so like wronged. Yeah, Peter's funny. Betrayed, exactly, betrayed. Yep. Because I was so naive and young, and I was like, all is good in the universe, you know? Yeah, walks are good. Yeah. No, we don't need more charcoal. When I was a kid, I used to go to the bait shop and try to resuscitate bait fish, like those little bait fish. Like what are they? Like one of them's called like a big mouth, but it's like a small fish. So like if they were like dead and like floating, I would like try to resuscitate them. What you do is you want to make them think that there's something coming to eat it. So you kind of kind of stroke its tail like this, and then you kind of move it back and forth to get water going in the gills. It works. It really does work. And then I guess the theory is that, you know, I guess it's a lost cause because they're dying anyways, but it's still, it feels good to be able to bring something back, you know? I'm not a duck hunter. I used to go pheasant hunting with my dad on Thanksgiving. And it was always kind of, I never got really into it, you know? It was always kind of like a little too much for me to deal with. I was never really psyched about it, but I definitely cherish the memory, and I feel like I could probably survive. I could definitely survive if I needed to. Like when I was 10 years old, we had Christmas at my dad's house, which was rare because usually we had it at my mom's. And I remember there was 3 long, narrow boxes under the Christmas tree. And we opened our presents, and me and my sisters, we all got our own shotguns. It was pretty awesome. Harley's here. No, Peter's here.
This aged from 1953. It's been in a freezer. It's prime. It's from the rib area of a Bigfoot. We have the whole rib. It's delicious. It is. It's delicious, and we'll cook this on a real hot fire. So this will be done real quick. Oops. Little problem.
What?
Can you hold this? Nothing real big. Issue here, nothing major. Get on there, you go. Have a glove to turn the meat with. I got this, baby. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's nothing. It's not even. It's nothing.
Likewise.
Put that there. This Bigfoot meat, you got to cook real fast. And I've gotten used to it over the years. It has an odor when it's cooking like burnt plastic. And it does, and when you start eating it, it's undescribable. I'm not gonna say it's not a buzz. I don't know what it is. It's meat. It's a kind of meat. It's just not like meat that most people are used to eating.
How'd you marinate it?
I didn't really marinate it. I just put some garlic on it, pepper and salt, and then that's usually how I do it. But this is a large piece of Bigfoot meat. So I don't know if we can finish it, but we're going to feel good after this one.
Yeah.
It's delicious, trust me. Boy, cooking with this glove is awesome. Last time I was cooking a big Bigfoot steak like this, it was flaming up, and it was like it was difficult to. That was sort of an invention that I was thinking of, like it's a cane,
Yeah.
but you can sit on it.
Yeah.
You know, like I thought that would be a really great thing.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I've only seen one unicorn. I got scared and ran off. I've never seen a unicorn. I haven't. I think Katya has seen a couple.
See, I'm sitting on Peter's cane.
Um,
I'm not gonna keep doing this though.
Eating
Super
Bigfoot
tune.
meat does. I've seen Caine. Oh, you've seen. Toxic says that she's seen Caine chairs. Really? I thought that was like my original idea, and then Katya's doing it. I'm like, oh, you know. I didn't know that.
It's cool. Here.
Oh,
cheers.
thanks, baby.
Yeah. Sweetie.
I can send a link. Well, if they're on Amazon, I'm sure I could find one. You know. You know, you have a dog that is very afraid of fireworks, and you're asking me, how can I fix this? And I have like 5,000 videos, and I have videos on this subject, but you want me to tell you right now. You're insane? You're insane. It can be fixed. You know, thank you, Toxic. How many animals do I don't know, who cares? I'm sorry, does it sound like I'm being difficult, that I don't want to tell you how many animals I own? It's just, I don't know, what's it matter? Not that many. There's a lot of people that own a lot more than me. Here in Australia, we call Bigfoot, I know. Wow, yowies, wowies, what are they, yowies? You got them there, I know you do. It's true. Oh, this glove is awesome for cooking.
Yeah.
Seriously. This is the way to cook the Bigfoot meat. It's like you burn it on the outside, and then it's rare on the inside. I'm talking, wow. It's almost directly on the fire. It's hard to earn the respect of a crow. I don't know. Oh, you like these outdoor things that me and Katya are doing? Because we're gonna go sleep in a Bigfoot. What is that? A Bigfoot den?
Yeah.
A Bigfoot den. But it's freezing like this.
Yeah.
We're doing it so that we can live like the Bigfoot. Just experience it. It's it's an anthropology thing. It's like,
Dang it. The one thing I didn't bring is my sleeping bag.
did I just hear you say dang it? I've never heard her say that. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, I didn't bring my sleeping bag. You got a sleeping bag? Is it down, or is it like one of those cotton ones?
It's gray. It's a Sub-Zero.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I think we should bring a tent with us just in case it gets super cold.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, I lost.
I just do not want to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, we should. We should.
Now with these Bigfoot steaks, a lot of times I'll put them like this. I'll lay them up like that. Just gotta cook all the sides.
The tent would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we don't want people to know that we're wimping out. We wouldn't use the tent. We would be sleeping on the floor like savages. We were joking about the tent. We're not taking a tent. We were just screwing with your heads.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take a tent. We will take firewood, and we will take a propane heater. Maybe. No, not the propane. No, we're not taking a pro. I was just screwing with your head. We're going to live in the Bigfoot hut with nothing but like some fire.
Yeah, we're really stripping down to the bare necessities.
Right. And we even did talk about wearing like caveman outfits and grunting, but I don't think we're going to do that. No, we're not going to do that.
At some point, we'll probably do that.
But we thought about it. That's the most important. Like during the summer, we could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I
we could
mean,
do that,
yeah.
like wearing like furs, and we won't talk the whole time. We'll just grunt at each other,
Yeah.
and we'll just function, and we'll cook stuff like we're cooking right now. But there will be no Weber kettle. Oh my God! Look at this thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's caveman meat. I to be perfectly honest, when Katya was like, "Oh yeah, I'll sleep in this," I was just like, "Oh my God, this woman is, what's the term? Awesome and outrageous."
How can I say no?
I don't
Sounds
know.
fun.
It's gonna be a little cold.
I think you're reasonable. If you're willing to do it, then I'm willing to go along
It's
with it.
It could be like if it's like this, I'd be fine. Like
Yeah.
tonight. I mean, I don't even have a hat on. Only one shot between you two? What's that mean?
Are you
What?
surprised?
So awesome spending New Year's evening in the woods. No, we're not in the woods. We're in we're in the backyard. Yeah, we're in the woods. Yes. No, like, maybe like sometime this month or something, we go sleep in the Bigfoot hut. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go if it's 5 below or anything. Maybe, you know. Yeah, I do. That's when we're going to go. We're going to wait until it's like 5 below.
Well, we're gonna need to be able to fall asleep so that,
Yes.
and then we'll bring a dream journal so that we can document the dreams that we have in the Bigfoot den. I'm sort of suspecting that the dreams are gonna be the most revealing.
I sort of think that we're not going to sleep a whole lot. That's what I think. I think there's gonna be a lot of commotion outside. That's what I think. And we might be worried to go to sleep, but we might be able to sleep. But maybe we could get a few hours and then wake up and make eggs and bacon or something, and then maybe go home or just keep, you know, we'll just stay out there forever.
Yeah.
Move the dogs out there.
There's running water right
There
next
is
to
running
it.
water.
Yeah.
There's a like a piss hole thing.
See, if the Bigfoot show up, well, they probably won't because they migrate, but if they did, we would just use our superior intellect to find a solution. You know?
They do migrate. Not that far, but they migrate out of that area. What if he wants to?
His hut back.
What's that? Oh, his hut. Oh, I thought that was like a term for something. You know, I don't want to go into it. Really isn't cold.
You know, I've never dealt with a Bigfoot. Peter has, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
She has. She's not telling the truth. She's gotten within. How close have you gotten within 100 feet? She's eaten the meat because I have it.
Yeah, I've just never interlocked, you know,
Horns.
bodies.
Come on, man. I don't want to talk about that. That was you know,
It was dark.
this trauma. People are always bringing that up. But we didn't interlock bodies. Come on, you make it sound like I was making love. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Speaking of that, the watermelon-headed woman has been seen around here. You know, Katya was sort of giving me trouble about it, and same thing as listen, it happened with the watermelon, and I didn't mean it like that. It did not happen with the watermelon-headed woman. The Bigfoot bailed out of the woods, pulled my pants down. I didn't have a choice. The watermelon-headed woman, nothing happened, but she's been around here.
And I'm just slightly bothered because Peter said the next time he sees her, he's gonna take the opportunity to go try to talk to her or get more information. And I might not
about
be
getting
there.
some DNA.
You want DNA? I hope I'm there so I can supervise because I don't know what would go down.
Nothing would go down. I told you she's got a rockin' bod, but she's got like this melon on her head, and it's a big melon. It's not, honey. It's not she's not attractive. Her body is attractive. But I mean, I'm telling you, if you were like, I mean, the head would be bobbing around and stuff. There's no attraction, except her body is. She has a very nice physique.
She's one of a kind.
She's one of a kind,
sure.
but she's got a watermelon for a head. She, it's got a nice figure. Kind of dressed sort of space age, though. It's sort of a weird outfit. It was Tremonton. Use a paper bag. No, the watermelon's huge. The paper bag doesn't fit. Like, look at my head and then think of it as like 5 times bigger or something. It's a giant watermelon, and I guarantee you, you're going to be seeing this, and everybody thinks I'm BSing you. It's been seen in the area. This cryptid has been seen. You'd have to use a trash bag. That's how big it is. The creature's been seen in the area a lot lately, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get it on video. Not kind of hot. No, I said her body. She has a nice figure. She has a nice figure. She's got a rockin' bod, but she has a watermelon for a head. It's not anything. She's an alien, probably. I'm not doing, no.
It's not the melon you want in a woman.
I don't want a melon on a woman. How did the meeting with the mother-in-law go? Spectacular.
Yeah, it went really good.
It's all right. It was. I don't know, man. I think this
Peter
is ready
did
in
great.
like a minute.
Peter did great with my mom.
Did I?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. It was a dream. It was a dream come true.
When she did, like, she was very pleasant. It was really nice to see her. Seriously, it was just a very nice woman. It's very pleasant, very polite, interesting. She's a very interesting woman, very creative and talented. That's a plus. That is a plus, like the creativity level in a future mother-in-law that's at that level is like, it's pretty amazing. She's similar to her daughter in that she's awesome and outrageous. Your mom is very outrageous.
She was pretty
That's fair to say, right? She is outrageous.
she was pretty toned down with you though, you know?
Oh, I'm sure.
She was pretty normal.
I think this is done.
Yeah, it looks done.
Okay, so let's take it in. Here, can you carry this?
Yeah.
This is how I did it last time. I was flaming, and I'll get the camera.
Yeah.
See how it's flaming still?
Should we cover this?
Yeah, I guess, sure.
What about this stuff?
We can leave it there. Outrageous. Really, she was toned down? I just don't know what to expect if she's amped up.
She's end up she gets really like happy and stuff.
Oh, well that's good. Hang on, let me get
I'll give you an example when we're eating this steak of what she would be like eating a steak if she's amped up.
Oh, okay. I can't wait for this. I think I know, well. All right. Okay, I got it. Really, the light on. Well, let's clip the light off, I guess.
I got this. I'll just bring it in.
No, you can't do that with the meat. There's ice in it. Just
Okay.
turn it off.
Okay.
No, hang on. Let's just turn it off here. Yes. Okay. The battery won't totally run down. Not that that's that important. Ow, my leg is killing me. I'm going slow. We walked. We walked at least, I think, 2 miles. If not, it was all uphill. It was, it's probably nothing for Katya, but every time, like when I started walking a few years ago, before I had the hernia, I was walking a lot. And anytime I walked, when I came home, my hip and my knee would sort of feel tore up. But I did it anyway. And now I'm doing it again. Because I figure if I can get the muscle in my leg better, that would be fucking awesome. Okay. I need salt.
Cheers.
Some power. Buckminster, don't even. Can't wait to see the impression. Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to concoct it.
I don't think I could do an impression. It'd be difficult. She's a chick.
That's a good point.
I think I can do an impression of a chick. I'm trying to think what it is. I only do one or two. Melania Trump? No, that's you. Oh my God! Look at the meat.
It's a lot of meat.
Oh,
So
gotta
burnt.
get the, gotta. Oh, it's burnt. You gotta eat it burnt because it's Bigfoot meat. I got my.
Which knife?
I'll eat it with either one. I don't care. Okay. Let's see.
I'm
Oh,
gonna do the
it looks pretty
impression.
good.
Oh.
Is that what you do?
Something like that.
Oh, it's burnt. Perfect.
She'd be like, give me that burnt meat.
Is that what you would say?
Yeah, give me that burnt meat. She'd be like, oh.
I hope she isn't watching. She might not like your impression. Although, any impression, it's a form of flattery. Unless maybe your daughter's doing it. And this is an impression of me. This, right? See the salt? And here's an impression of Katya watching me do that. Oh my God.
Actually, when Peter puts salt on his food, I just look away.
Mmm. So good. It's not a. It's pink Bigfoot meat.
It's cooked perfectly.
Yeah, you can deal with the burnt meat, right?
It's good cleanse, right?
Oh yeah. Now, a well-known fact is that I eat a lot faster than Katya. That is true. She eats like real ladylike. I eat more like a dog. Oh my God. The steak, or the fat on this steak, is like, I'm eating the fat right now. It's better than like most steaks. And when I first started eating Bigfoot meat,
This is real juicy.
I didn't like it. But now, oh my God. This is usually how we always eat. We have like one plate, and like we eat off of the same plate. If we're having soup, we have one bowl and one spoon, and like she'll take some, and then I'll take some. It's true.
Yeah. But we own more spoons.
So good. Now this is also a fun fact about us, is that if Katya is eating cereal, right, and she finishes the cereal, I always like drink the milk that's left. But she puts it on the floor, and then I sort of like lap it up like a little dog or a kitten. It's just something that we do. There's nothing strange about it. It's just
Yeah.
it just happens. I don't know.
Actually, we look the most civilized when we're eating Bigfoot meat. This is when we appear the most civilized.
Wow. So good.
Yeah.
If any of you all are wondering, like, if I would sell Bigfoot meat, you can't afford a steak. You can't afford this. We're eating, I don't know. This is big. $800,000 or something. The salt you can afford. As Katya doing the little chimp thing. Like sometimes like we go into this routine where we act like chimpanzees. And that's what that was. That was like a sort of like when Remy bows her head, like that is delicious.
Yeah. It's making my day.
Oh. Screw vegetables. Sometimes you just gotta eat meat. Like if we were cave people, and we had this, we'd just be eating this. We'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I agree.
we could take this to the Bigfoot hut. Take another Bigfoot steak out there, or something like this. I think we should take more than this because if it's cold, like eating, you know.
Just stay, keep eating.
Yeah, and also like if we had some way of like making tea, like chaga tea, something warm, like you know. We need a teapot. Or not. She's over here getting salt. She gives me a lot of shit about the salt that I intake, but you should see her. She's going for it.
Can I do an impression of you?
Yes, please.
Yum.
Yum! Because now it's yum! You gotta sing it more. Watch this. Yum! It's true. Yum! Or sometimes it's like that. Yum! Hang on, I'll do an impression of Katya. Let me think. I just love watching soccer. I love it. See this person here? I played with them. She's great. But not as good as I was because we won that game that I'm talking about. Or maybe not. Soccer star. Huh. This is it. See this person here? I played with her. My ponytail was better. It's a known fact that like soccer players, you gotta have a sweet looking bouncy ponytail. If you do not have a bouncy ponytail, you're not gonna get on a good team. They don't want you. They don't want short and sassy. They do not want a short and sassy haircut, do they?
Most of the time.
No. If it was a real cute girl, maybe. If she looked good, like it would be tolerable. Or no? Would you say like, look, you're cute and everything, you're on the team, but could you grow your hair out? We need another ponytail.
I don't want to put out any disinformation. I don't know what it's like now. I'm retired. I'm out of the business. It is a business, though.
It's a business.
I'm out. I'm clean. I came clean.
Would you train all year?
Yep. No days off.
Oh my God, the fat on this. What about like your food? You train all year, but like since you were training all year, you might eat something that isn't so healthy, right?
Not without regretting.
Oh, not without regretting.
I mean, I would train if I felt like I needed to make up for something. I would just work out more.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of an unhealthy cycle.
Mm-hmm. What about partying? Like, that would be an example of like if you went out to a party, you stayed out too late, or you had too many cocktails, then the next day you would work harder, right?
Yeah. Sure. In high school, our coach like wouldn't let us party. Yeah,
Well,
if she
stop
found
you.
if she found out, she would kick us off the team, which she did.
Really? Oh, she did kick somebody off the team. How'd she know that they were partying? They got ratted out?
Yeah.
Who ratted? You didn't rat them, did you?
It was before my time.
It was before your time. So there was that warning there. You know I'll kick you off the team if I find out that you're What are you, really? You're in a...
We gotta be dry.
Oh, so it's about like drinking.
Yeah.
If you get busted or something, you're drunk, you cannot be on this team. Wow. Hardcore. So are you telling me you never drank in high school?
Not that much.
Never during season.
No.
Now, you know, when I was a kid, it was very common. You go over to somebody's house, and there would be like a beer bash. Like there would be 200-300 people in a house. There'd be a ton of booze, and the cops would show up. Was it the same thing when you were in high school?
Yeah.
I was. My friend was from the country, Scott, and he said what they would do would be they would get a keg and go out on a dirt road, and then just party out there. Would you do that too? Because you were sort of.
No, but I've heard country songs about that.
Oh, right. I mean, you weren't in the country, but you weren't in the city either, sort of like. Well, more city than country for sure.
There are people who would go drink in the woods, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think 200 is probably. Parties probably didn't get that big. Like, that was probably your time.
Mm-hmm. There were also smaller parties, like we would like. It was very common, like on the weekends, like it might be like 6 or 7 guys, 6 or 7 girls at one person's house, something like that. Maybe it was like, you know, like some girl, maybe it was like in the times like when I was dating someone, she might be there, but then if it wasn't her, then it was like it seemed like we're all like would invite someone with the intention of it's a date, right? So if I wasn't dating this one person, which I won't mention online, with the K, then it might have been somebody else, you know. But it was always like mostly small parties. It was always seemed like it was about hooking up and getting wasted. We drank a lot. It was real bad. It was, you know, it was 1978 or whatever. It was like a lot of booze, lots of other stuff. It's not good. If you drink too much, don't. If you're having trouble, you should quit. Go to your doctor. Ask him for help. Go to AA. Really bad. I would never go back to that. That was a terrible life. Booze. People on booze say the stupidest stuff. It rots your brain. It does. It makes like as a sober person. Oh shit! Look at all that salt. As a sober person, I'd be like, you know, there's somebody that I know that when they're sober, like they're smart, and then as soon as they drink, it seems like their IQ drops 25 points or something. Like they're like mildly. I won't say the word. That was me. Thought I was funny, I'm sure I wasn't. Oh my God. Bigfoot meat, if you can get a hold of it, I feel good. I feel real good. Oh my God. I could just go out and lift some weights or something, but I just had that hernia operation, so I won't. But after I eat a Bigfoot steak, I can do 1,000. I could do 1,000 push-ups tomorrow if I wanted to, no problem. I've done it. I've done it on video to prove it. Somebody was saying, well, we need you to see you doing all of them. Like, I'm like, what? You want to watch me do like that? 1,500 push-ups? Like, come on, man. I'm just showing you the last, 15 or 20. They didn't think I really did 1,500. It's bullshit. Why would I lie? Why would I lie about something like that? It really does. It has that effect. Come on, baby. You can't be done.
I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on you.
We're not done eating the Bigfoot meat. Oh, look at this. I love that. I love that.
I know.
Water. Oh. We can finish this. We're close.
Oh, it's easy. I'm still
Yeah.
hungry. So.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. See, I eat so much faster. It is true. I eat like twice as fast as Katya. It doesn't matter what it is. I eat it quicker. I don't want to brag. I just, But it's true. I do eat a lot faster than you, and Florida makes me feel bad sometimes. 'Cause, like, I don't know. Oh my God. Wow.
I can't chew any faster.
I know.
Yeah.
See, I tend to just chew once and start swallowing. I eat like a dog. That's just what I do. I want to hear more about more stories from Katya. Katya has some of the best stories I've ever heard. That's true. She has stories about her dog, getting her dog, that are just like these obscure stories that it's just amazing that she remembers. Like, yeah, this one time I was walking down the street with Toto. She was a puppy, and the squirrel ran over, and it starts getting real detailed. Like, and so I stepped in front of Toto because I was afraid the squirrel was, and then I got down real low, and I was talking to Toto going, that's a squirrel, that's a squirrel. They're real detailed, but I don't remember that with my dogs. I just sort of like walk around with them, and I don't know. They are good stories.
Yeah. I remember the first time I fed Toto raw diet, I thought I was supposed to let her eat it outside.
Right? You could.
So it was like this ceremony. I brought her back in this alleyway.
Really?
Gave her a chicken wing, a raw chicken wing.
You gave her chicken wing, and I don't recommend chicken wing. And it's a common thing that people get their dog is chicken wing, and the reason why we don't do that, Toto was small though, granted, but a dog can swallow a chicken wing and it can get stuck. You want to give a big enough cut that the dog has to chew it up, like with something that they can swallow, like a chicken wing. You could have problems. So chicken wing isn't really ideal unless it's like a Chihuahua. And all the other cuts, they might not have the correct protein to bone ratio. So we sort of use leg quarters all the time. And then so you gave her the chicken wing. Did she eat it?
She loved it.
She did. That's sort of unusual. Instantly. That's because she's part dingo. And when you're like, oh, this is great, Totos likes it.
Sort of. But then every time I took her outside, she always wanted to go back to that place.
Right.
So I realized it was probably better just to feed her in her crate.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, she's always looking for food outside now,
Was this when you were living in PA?
Yeah.
There you go. So you were on raw diet early.
Yep.
And is it raw diet that Oh, look at that. Thank you, whoever that is. Who is that?
Iniquities.
Oh, Iniquities. Thank you.
The meat right off the bone right here was really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's a rib steak from a Sasquatch, from a small. It's a juvenile Sasquatch. It's sort of like having veal, but I mean this is aged Sasquatch meat. This has been sitting in a freezer for God knows how long. Look at this. Katya's going to eat it off the bone, I think. I think we're going to see Katya the cave girl.
Yeah.
She's an animal. Freaking look at her. She's an animal. Look, see? This is the woman I love. She does shit like this all the time. I'm like, she wants to sleep in the Bigfoot hut in the winter. And to go to the Bigfoot hut and set it up so we can live stream. Where, you know, we need to go out there and see if we can even pick up.
Reception.
Yeah, we should go back there. Maybe, tomorrow we're setting up for that other shoot though. But we should go back there and see if we can get reception. I hope we can. But if not, then I guess we'll just turn it into a video, which would be fine too. But we should still be out there forever because it'll be nice to get away. Be like a camping trip. Look at her eat like a little animal. She's like a little woodland carnivore.
Yeah.
She's a vampire.
I even got some steak in my eye. You know,
It's good for your eye.
you never really have dinner until you get steak in your eye.
Oh yeah. This is the woman I love.
Yeah.
She's gonna pick up a Bigfoot bone and eat it like she's
Yeah.
clan of the cave bear or something. Did you ever read that book?
I listened to it on audiobook.
Oh really? What did you think of it?
It's very romantic.
Yeah, I'd watch it again. I think I watched it a long time ago. I think Daryl Hannah plays the cave woman.
I never watched it. You should watch it.
Yeah, I watched that, sure. That sounds great. That sounds like a good... Last night we watched Bruce Willis in Unbreakable, which is a good movie. I like it. And then today we were talking about Bruce Willis in Sixth Sense. I like that director a lot. I like his camera shots. It's real enjoyable stuff, and I like how it's sort of always sort of like supernatural or creepy or you know who's gonna like what's left there? Sam the garbage man. Look at her keep going. It's an animal. I love that. But yeah, so we watched that, and I guess our next movie that we'll watch is Clan of the Cave Bear. There's other cave people movies that we could watch. Have you ever seen Quest for Fire? No talking. There's no language in it. It's all about either Neanderthals or maybe it's Cro-Magnon man trying to keep fire going.
That's like in Clan of the Cave Bear, when they have to find their new cave.
Right.
The second in command, male tribe member,
Right.
he has to keep the coal
Yeah.
from the first cave alive until they find the second one.
That's this. Like they're going somewhere in Quest for Fire with the fire, and it's raining, and they have to go through this swamp, and it's cold. You know, they're going through like it looks like a North American swamp, like a wetland, and then it gets wet, and then everybody's fucking miserable, and you really get a sense of like it's miserable. You know, it's just everybody's just like, oh God, we got no, and then they get fire again, of course, but it's a big pain in the ass.
That reminds me of the great movie called How to Build a Fire,
Right.
where this guy, he can't make it to base camp and he's like in Alaska.
Right.
So he tries to build a fire, but he can't because his hands are too cold.
I think I've seen this.
It's only an hour long.
Oh, maybe I haven't seen it.
It's a great movie.
What about the movie about the guy that lived in the bus? Moved to Alaska and lived in the bus.
Call of the Wild or something?
No, it's not that.
Into the Wild.
Yeah, Into the Wild. But then I think that the German director, God, what's his name? You know, the famous guy. The German director. Somebody help me. What's it? I think he talked about that too. I think that he did well, maybe I'm getting confused on some movies. I'll be quiet about that. I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna check on that one because no. I'm thinking about Bear Man or something. I think that was the guy that wanted to hang out with bears. That's what he did. The German director, the name slips my mind, but it's two different movies we're talking about. But this is a dude that, like, he loved bears, but he really didn't have, like, he shouldn't be fucking around with wild bears, but he loved them, and he did took videos out there, and everybody said, stay away from the bears, stay away from them. He didn't listen, the bears ate him. The bears finally ate him one day. You know what I'm talking
And his
about?
girlfriend was there.
Yeah, and you can hear him trying to protect his girlfriend, hitting him with a frying pan or whatever. The director, he does his own, like, voiceover. I love the guy's work. I can't remember his name, but it's in Wolfgang Petrick. But yeah, that's a great movie too. And the whole time you're sort of like, this guy's a dick. Like, he sort of deserved everything that he got. You know, like, leave the bears alone. You know, just leave them alone. That's the whole thing. People should leave wildlife alone. Like, don't pick up baby birds. It's no different. Leave them alone. Let nature do its thing. If you want a bear, go get an Akita. You know, in like 1 minute, the German director's going to come to my mind. God, I love his work. Somebody's talking about, you know, right now. Somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's one of those things. I can't remember his name.
There's a Greek. I know a guy who's Greek. His name's Yorgos Lanthimos.
That's not this guy.
Did you ever see the movie The Lobster?
No.
That's a good one.
How about have you ever seen the movie about the lobster boy?
No.
It's because I made it up. Here. Come here. Wipe
No.
it up. No, come on, baby. That shirt's dirty. Wipe it up. Come on. Come on. I'm a human napkin. Come on, baby. Here, come on.
It doesn't feel right.
No, it's fine. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. If we were cave people, you would do this. Here. Come on, wipe it off of my hair. You know I love it.
I got this.
Whatever. Here, hang on. Oh, tell me that I don't know. You know. Here, use this shirt. This is totally natural for us. Here, use this shirt.
Yeah, it is natural.
That's right.
We won't.
It's natural. We use shirts as napkins. Look, somebody gave us some money. Who's that?
$100.
Oh, that's clunking. I think that was freaking clunking. That's
Take
clunking too. That's clunking.
Yeah, clunking.
Yeah, clunking. What's up? He likes the fact that we're talking about using clothes as napkins. He understands what we're talking about. What's up, clunking?
He said S-E-K.
What's SEK?
Sec.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
I don't know what that means. SEK.
Maybe like...
Clunken, what's the German... What? Oh, thank you. Hey, Clunken, what's the German director, the famous German director? You know who I'm talking about, that did the movie on the bear dude. You know who I'm talking... Clunkin's artist boy from Norway or Sweden. He would know this. You know who I'm talking about. Somebody does. Give me the name, please. The German director.
Kroner?
No.
Werner Herzog.
Yes! Werner Herzog. Yes!
Clunkin just sent $200 more.
Clunkin, thank you, dude. Merry Happy New Year. Werner Herzog is a fucking brilliant fucking director. I love that guy's work. It's fucking great. It is. It's fucking great. This is true though. We do use our clothes as like napkins, sort of. We won't go into it. Yeah, we don't want you to think we're pigs. This, you know who is gonna eat this is Sam the Raven. We're gonna watch. So on our list to watch stuff, I gotta wipe my face up. We're gonna watch Werner Herzog movies and Clan of the Cave Bear and what else are we watching?
How to Build a Fire.
How to Build a Fire, and I still want to see Wonder Woman, although it's gotten terrible reviews. And I think that Katya thinks that I have this thing for Wonder Woman, and I don't. It's all about you, baby. I think that you would make a better Wonder Woman. Katya would be... Oh, look at Clunkin, too. What is he doing now? The man's crazy.
Hey, Clunkin. Clunkin for the win.
Clunkin for the win. But it is true. Like if they wanted a new Wonder Woman, I don't want to sound like I'm a simp, but I am sort of a simp. Yeah, we're done eating. I'm gonna move up here. Let's move up a little bit.
I gotta floss.
Katya's got a floss, and I'm gonna make some hot chocolate. We make. I gotta put my freaking tooth in. Hang on. I don't want y'all to think I'm toothless. I still don't have this replaced because of. Oh, sweet. What did I do with my thing? Oh, I got it. I think it cost $800, and it's not even like. Oh, there we go. It is true. I do not have a crush on Wonder Woman. I don't. Wonder Woman? Pretty hot, but I would never. There's no way. If I had the choice, this is the truth. This is just between me and you all. If Wonder Woman that came up and said, "Hey, I'm going to take you back to wherever," I would say, no, I'm in love with my girlfriend, which is hotter than you. But you are pretty hot, and thank you. It is a compliment, Wonder Woman. That is true, but it's ridiculous. God, it's ridiculous. Oh, fuck. I just dropped Rudy Giuliani's teeny weeny brain. I hope I didn't break it. I did not. This is it's sort of a new piece. It's a new piece, but it's not. I originally made this in like 1994, and then I went back into it because it broke. And so it's 1994 and 2020. But he does have a. I hope I didn't bend this. Does it still stick up? Yeah, it's all right. I didn't mean to knock it off the table. That sucks. She's standing right there. I hope she didn't hear what I was saying. It's a true. What's up, Acid Brotherhood? Clunkin, really, thank you. That's very generous of you. We do appreciate it. I'm not doing nothing for New Year's. I ordered a pizza for dinner tonight because I had a craving, so I ordered it. That Bigfoot meat is delicious. It is really tasty stuff. Conti is distracting me. What? Oh, Conti's gonna play some guitar, I think. And I am gonna make some hot chocolate. It is the truth. I like your collection of background. It's my art. Most of it isn't collection. It's just stuff that I've made. Thank you, Nathan. I'm making skirt steak burritos. Man, I like skirt steak. That is good. That is good stuff. That is true. I do. I like it a lot. It's tasty. It is good. Oh, hang on.
I got this.
Kathy is working the cord here. I do need hot chocolate. Now, when I make hot chocolate, I make it with like I'll use almond milk, and I use like 85%. You know, that kind of chocolate, like this. Like I'll use this. And did I miss your donation? It's very generous of you. I don't know what it was, but thank you very much. Because I was off eating steak. I want to see Clunk and the Goat. You know, I did a video with Clunk and the Goat, I believe. There's a video of Clunk and the Goat. Clunk and the Goat is out in the back, but you know what? I will bring Clunk and the Goat out. We'll do another video with Clunk and the Goat. I know where he is, and we will do another video with him. Honey, you know we have a goat named Clunkin, right?
Like, greatest of all time?
Yeah, the greatest of all time goat, Clunkin.
Clunkin
is out there eating hay or whatever he's doing, rusty tin cans. But he will be in another video. He was in I saved Clunkin from a dog man. I saved him. He was being eaten. He's smashing. Yeah, he was moving. He was moving, and I was taking him out. And now he still lives here. And you know, it's a goat, so I have to watch him because he will eat whatever. Paint chips or this and that and whatnot. Katya's guitar, he would eat Katya's guitar because it's a goat. They don't give a rat's ass. They really don't care. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm honestly sick of this house hunting stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. Clunkin eats metal. But it's a goat. They eat like a, you know, you give them a tin can, they eat it. How and when did you guys meet, Peter? How and when did me and Katya meet? Well, I don't know if I want to tell that story. I'm watching the grounds while he's watching the ground. Yeah, yes, that is correct. He's got a big bell on his neck, and I also have like a walkie-talkie strapped to his neck. It's over there, like the other one. So if we hear any cryptids out there, I'll go out there. It's like a watch goat. He is. He's you know, it's a goat. It's a goat. His name's Clunkin too. I saw him. I'm like, it's strange. I was like, huh, I'm gonna name him Clunkin. It's a good-looking goat. That's interesting that you would talk about Clunkin because I was thinking about putting Clunkin in another thing because I'm like, Clunkin should be used. He should be used more. We're using Clunkin again. I'll talk to him tomorrow and see what he has to say. We had to film some stuff. We're gonna go film some stuff in the state forest tomorrow. Nighttime scene. We have some stuff that's coming up that sort of filmish. Like you know how like sometimes stuff sort of looks like reality show. We're driving around in the car or whatever, and then we do stuff that's more like film. So we're gonna shoot that tomorrow, like another section. We have about 10 minutes right now, which is very unusual. That we're putting something together like that. Like we're putting together in chunks. We're making one big long thing. We're sort of working on, you know, how can we make something for like, you know, the you know, like Sundance and the Berlin. So we're sort of working that out, and I think that is David Lynch. And I'm nothing, dude. I'm Peter Caine, man. I'm nothing like David Lynch. My work is nothing like him. Okay. Why would you say David Lynch? Because I'm an artist. Do you even know David Lynch's work, or is it's weird? It's like so Katya is a musician and an artist. It's like she hears. I've seen people say stuff like Bjork. You know, like, oh, why? Because it's the only female artist you know? Like, her work's nothing like Bjork. It's nothing like David Lynch. I don't think so. It's not a cut. It's just like, it isn't. It isn't a cut. I don't take it as a cut, but I don't take it as a compliment either. Nothing like David Lynch. And it's the pauses that make it Lynchian. The pauses that make it Lynchian. I don't know. I've seen David Lynch. I know Lynch's work. I just don't see mine as even close. It's not even. And besides, he can afford somebody to be handling a boom. So you're much happier these days. No, I'm not. Stop saying that. Everybody says I'm much... Honey, people keep saying I'm much happier these days. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Do I seem happy right now? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Little bit. Come on. Oh, you think I'm in love with you? Really? You're in love with me? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Or you're in love with Katya? Because Katya's been getting a lot of marriage proposals. She does. I'm not jealous. I wouldn't know him now. I think I'm gonna make the hot chocolate right here. Yes, I've been kind of down lately. Yeah, well, David, you just got over COVID. So, when am I gonna pop the... Talk about that. You just got over COVID, David. You should be a little down. You know, just take it easy, man. I'm good. Everything's good. Everything's real good. I do feel like I want to make hot chocolate though. Yeah, don't ever say you love her. You'll lose. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Sorry, dude, I didn't take your advice. Let me tell you something. That approach with women is childish. Treat them like dirt. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Don't do that. Don't do that approach, because I doubt you're an expert on women. I would never. Do I have a special hot chocolate? I'll make it right now. I'll make it right now. I don't know what that meant, but that like don't treat them nice, or don't tell them that you love them. That's silly. That's silly. That's nonsense. That's a Gibson. That's a sweet little Gibson Honey, what is that? A sweet little Gibson
Half cut.
half cut. That's a sweet little Gibson half cut. Yeah, I don't think you should do that. Honestly, that sounds like something that we would have said when we were 15. Treat them like dirt and they'll love you or something. Not a good approach. It isn't. You're just fucking with somebody's head. What amplifier? That is an amplifier that I bought at, this is true, at Dollar General for $25 or something. David, just, you just got over COVID, so seriously, just, relax and stay cool. You'll be all right. I've been married to my wife for 30 years. Did you tell her that you love her, or you don't tell her that you love her? What, the $25 amp? Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. I saw it before Katya, we had even met, and I thought, I'm gonna be hanging around with this really hot woman that is an artist that also plays music. I'm gonna have an amp ready, and I did, and I spent $25 on it. That is a true story. Yeah, I tell her that all the time. Yeah, I would imagine, yeah, Brother Rock USA, yeah, tell her that you love her. Katya fit Kim Gordon. I don't know what that means. Called being super prepped. I don't know what that means. I need to shave. I'm looking at myself. Baby, I haven't shaved in a long time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Peter, where do I live? Well, I'm going to live out in the woods in a Bigfoot hut real soon. Yes, I did play chess when I was a child, probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade, but I wouldn't know how to play chess now. I used to play backgammon a lot too, but I don't do that anymore. Oh, thank you, Rufus. I feel like $1 million. That's because my hernia is fixed. So many people are on here that would see me live streaming and see me in pain and even say, like, I gotta go lay down, Kansas City Art Institute. See me lay down because I was having pain. I don't have that anymore. The last time that I had pain live streaming was right before I got the hernia. Kim Gordon is a musician. Was right before I had the hernia operation, and I was making a cherry pie. And I almost had to have Katya come in and take over. Oh, I feel a lot better. It's like night and day. It really is. I'm a little sinus thing going right now, but I'll be all right. Did they put yes, they did use mesh. How does that work? I don't know how it works. All I know is they did use mesh. Yeah, Toxic, you remember those Zoom classes? Every Zoom class I had, I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. I didn't make it to the end. They go a little bit south, these do. I don't know where they go in general. These just go a little bit south, probably in Jersey or something. It's horrible. I'm just glad I got fixed. How old am I? How old do you think I am? Tell me how old you think I am? How old's this look, kid? Is that my girlfriend? Is that your girl? Yes, this is my girlfriend. It's Katya. What's the name of the bird? That is Solar. 26. Yes, I'm 26. I have Benjamin Button. They don't go down to Florida. Bigfoot don't do that. I love a woman. She's cute. Who, Katya? Katya is beautiful. She's adorable. She's outrageous. your girlfriend if a Fender is better than... Honey, is a Fender better than a Gibson?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Any life advice? Yes, tell your girlfriend that you love her. Don't listen to somebody that tells you not to, because they got their... Don't do that. What are you, a tough guy? Like, don't do that. That's my life advice.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation, and that is true. That's what Katya's mom believes, and I believe she's right. These are different species of Bigfoot. Well, there's Sasquatch and there's Bigfoot. They're very similar. There's also Caine's wetland skunk ape, which is the species that my father discovered. It's Caine's wetland skunk ape. It's real. It's real. Thanks, Dustix. What if my girlfriend... I don't know. What about your girlfriend that rescued the dove? You know, a lot of people think me and Katya look alike. Like we're don't we? We look so much alike. It's ridiculous when people say that. Maybe it's just because, like, I don't know. No, you do not look alike. That's right. Remy loves Katya. Can we see some of... There's art right behind that. There's art. You see the animatronic piece of Ronald Reagan? What's the scariest creature I've discovered? The vampire that's playing the guitar. Yes, dovetail. Yes, that is correct. Good. That is why people would say that we look alike, because we dovetail together. That is very perceptive of you. It's weird. It's weird ass shit. It is. It's weird. 57. I've had a lot of relationships. Thank you, Limitless Me. I've had a lot of relationships, and I've never had one like this. It's freaky. It's freaky. You see when we do videos together, there's no script. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, hey Lindsay, what's up? A doctor, a princess, and a bass player. Yes. What happened to Chaka? That's not my son. It's not my kid. We ever host a cult party? Well, the pandemic's going on. We're not doing anything for a while. No. I wouldn't consider having a party here. Jacob, what's up? Somebody get Adult Swim to produce a show created by Peter. I agree. Yeah, that's right. YouTube, instead of like, not making sure I don't get subs, like, why wouldn't they contact me to do, some kind of show? I don't know. Is that my own ego thinking that I don't know. What am I gonna do? I don't get it. Comedy Central, I don't know. What do they want? And the Sigils, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Be great effect, Eric Andre. Do pick. This woman be perfect. You fit the vibe perfect. This is. Well, I guess it is. Diego, do you own a horse? No, interesting you would say that. I want to own a horse because I had a horse as a kid. And that was like my first sort of, my first animal training was with my dad and the labs, but horses. I'm good with horses. I would like a horse. I'd like to get a horse that's about a year old. No, you can't be my horse. Swag. Come on, don't spam. A band is only as good as its drummer. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if that's true. Why there's what is this? Sigil? What are you talking about? What is that? Honey, do you know what an Sigil is?
Sigil?
Yeah.
Sounds like is it like a vigil?
I don't know. She says, they keep saying like something, a sigil on a wall. Are you talking about the native looking thing? That thing? That actually was in David Byrne's collection, and I bought it at at an auction for like a charity. Is that what you're talking about? Say yes or no, so I can do more research, because all I was told was it was owned by David Byrne and it was real old. Like a witch sigil, Sigil. No, David Byrne did not make that. That thing's like 150, 200 years old or something. He didn't make it, he owned it, and then he donated it to an auction, and I bought it at the auction. It's for like this place Housing Works in New York City. A sigil. I don't know what a witch sigil. What does Katya's shirt say? Well, it's got Obama on it. I don't think it says anything other than like he was like a successful president, unlike the last one that we had. The first. I don't know what that means. Boris Johnson. I don't even know what to think about that guy. I know he's not as dumb as the president we currently have, or screwed up, but I know he's not any dreamboat. What if I was your girlfriend, but you don't really exist? I don't know who Jeff is. I've had many aquariums in the past. Thanks, Toxic. I'm sure it was something stupid. Painter symbol with a magical powers. And are you talking about the tapestry? Is that what you're talking about? Because that would make sense. That makes sense what that is. And I never did any research on it, but that could be true. Now, I do have a amulet here. Would you like to see the amulet that I own? You want to see the amulet? Speaking of special powers. Okay, I'll show you the amulet. I'll go get it. Don't look too hard at it, though. Hang on. Now, this is an amulet that was given to me some years back, and it does have powers greater than me and Katya put together. So if you think that this isn't real, it is. It's totally real. It was given to me by a woman that comes from, she was from Transylvania. And this thing, like, if you stare at this, if I start using this, pinto bean magic, those are black beans, first of all, and black beans have been used in on amulets for years. So you're laughing at it like, like somebody made it with macaroni, and they didn't make it with macaroni, and it comes from Transylvania. It does have powers, and I can hypnotize people with it. So I wouldn't screw around, cause why else? It's an amulet, okay? Everybody knows amulets have powers, and like a sigil. Do you see this? Look into the eye. Do you see this? Relax. Relax. You're feeling very, very relaxed. Your eyes are getting sleepy. You're getting relaxed. Just feel calm. Do you feel calm? Feel very, very calm. Now, when I say the magic word, do you know what the magic word is? It's raven. You will be in my powers, and whenever I need you, and you hear this magic word, raven, you will do whatever I say. Raven, you can wake up now. Forget that this ever happened. Never happened. Okay? It's not pinto beans. Okay? It's an amulet. These are black beans, and this was made sometime in the 17th century. People. You think I'm joking, don't you? It's real life. How the hell do you think I have a 23-year-old hot girlfriend? Works. Right, baby?
I don't remember anything.
See? Works. She's under my powers. And she's a vampire. And I control her with the amulet. So you think I'm joking. Just, if you don't think that she's a vampire, right? She's 23 and hot. Why would she be with me? I'm 57, falling apart. I had a double hernia operation recently. She can't hear a word I'm saying. You know why? Because I have an amulet in my hand. Are you related? Oh, you know what? You just got. Hang on. This person just got. This person just is getting removed. Are you related? You were okay. You were okay until you did that crap. Hang on. Raven Thunder, thank you. Yeah, you can go now. No, we're not. That's my girlfriend, okay? That's my girlfriend. And yes, I did use the amulet to turn her into my girlfriend. But no, we're not related. Why would I use an amulet on somebody I'm related to? I could have used this amulet on Wonder Woman, but Katya's hotter, so I used it on her. She doesn't have any idea. She's with you because you love animals, and yeah. No, and the amulet. She just happens to love dogs and stuff. It's the amulet, I'm telling you. It's got powers greater than everyone here. It does. Oh, Toxic, I'm glad you're back. You don't love me. You only think you love me because I have an amulet. Okay? I like this thing that Sigil. I didn't know what that was. I only used the amulet, and I didn't know about the thing that had powers. That's a flat piece of art. It's not really mystical because just no, it's not mystical. It's just powerful. Okay, super powerful. She's under my spell. I'm sorry to hear that. If you find out who let Peggy out of the kennel, and you want me to take care of it with my amulet, I will, and I'll make sure that you're under the control. Okay? People think I'm joking around. I'm not always joking around. You've got spirits. I don't really want to sing right now. I want to make some hot chocolate. Try Hamlet
I can
next.
sing.
Katya can sing, actually. Sing it, baby. I'm going to get this stuff together for hot chocolate. And Katya, I want you to sing now.
Okay. I'll sing my new song.
She'll sing because of the amulet. Here, sit down, baby.
This is a great song. It definitely pertains to tonight because tonight there might be people wandering around in the streets.
Yeah, and don't forget
If you're gonna go wander,
the reason why she's here and singing.
if you're gonna go wander in the streets, make sure you bring your bread.
Yeah, or an amulet. So if anybody gives you any trouble, or you meet somebody that's super hot and you think won't have anything to do with you, you whip out your amulet and all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're in love with you.
Bring an amulet. If you don't have an amulet,
Check this out real quick again. Just a refresher. It works, trust me. It's got powers like you won't believe.
bring a loaf of bread because you might need to leave breadcrumbs for yourself.
I'm gonna make some hot chocolate.
So this is a story about a guy. This guy, or anyone really, you're out in the street and you don't have your bread, so you need to ask a stranger for help. Hey, lady. That was the wrong note. Hey, lady, where do I go? I thought it was that way, but now I'm not sure, not sure. Alright, sound check. How's the sound? Alright, move the amp up. Okay. This is a really simple song. You can learn it. Hey, lady, where do I go? I thought it was that way, but now I'm not sure, not sure. So I was walking down the street the other night and I was like, oh, I see that lady and I feel real lucky because that lady, she looks like she knows where she is going. So I figure I better take this opportunity to find my way tonight, right? And so I tell this lady, I tell her, lady, I didn't bring my bread. And she said, bread? What are you talking about? I said, lady, you must understand. I didn't leave no bread crumbs. I didn't leave no bread crumbs, no bread. No, I didn't leave no bread crumbs. I didn't leave no breadcrumbs, no bread, no bread, no bread. Yeah, so that's the song. Oh, wait, there's more. I wrote more for it. No bread. Oh, wait. Where do I go? I thought it was that way. No, I'm not sure, not sure. He goes, no, I don't mean no harm. No, I don't mean no trouble. He goes, I got a good head on my shoulders. I got my head on straight. I got my coat zipped up. I got my boots laced up, and I'm ready to fly. That's what he says. But I just don't have my bread. She said, what are you talking about? Breadcrumbs? Sir, you need a map. I'm thinking about turning it, like, into an entire musical. I think it'd be a great musical. You're like, you know, about this guy. He's kind of like a funny guy, and he doesn't really need a map. He just needs a little loaf of bread. He's very economical with his bread. I got my head on straight. I got my coat zipped up. I got my boots lit. I got my head on straight. I got my coat zipped up. Got my boots on tight. And I'm ready to fly. Something like that. Is the person a bird? Oh, is the person a bird? No. Yeah, I think it'd be a nice musical. Sing about French fries. Thanks.
Sure.
Can you sing 505 by Arctic Monkeys? 505? I don't know that song.
Wow.
What's my favorite Arctic Monkey song though? I like that song, Snap Out of It. You know what I really like? I like Tame Impala. From a past life, oh, it's been a long time. See, I was walking down the street the other day, and I saw her, and it was like she was from a past life. From a past life, you know? It like beat drops, and then you're like, oh. And I saw her, and that face, and then it came to me. From a past life. And the song's only a minute long. Yeah, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, like, I'm so good at being in trouble. That song. So good at being in trouble. Or something like that. And it makes you feel like so dangerous, because you're like, yeah, I'm so good at being in trouble, you know, like, I'm not a good girl, I'm not a good boy, I'm not a good guy, I'm a troubled person, you know. But it's a cool song anyways. I try not to vibe like that anymore, because I don't want to be that. I used to kind of like, yeah, I used to kind of want to vibe like that, but not really anymore. It's cool to be able to get like into a vibe with the song, but you gotta kind of be careful, because you don't want to get too into a vibe, you know? Yeah. What trouble? College was pretty hard. The vibe can sweep you away. Yeah. Get off the table, dude. Bucket. Bucket the cat. Bucket the box boy. There's another song besides the breadcrumb song about my blanket that I lost. It's I can't find my blanket. I gotta find that blanket. I gotta find that blanket. Where'd it go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Remy likes the song? Remy's not down here. That's Solar up there. Solar's awesome. Solar and I wink at each other sometimes. No? Yeah, so this song is the blanket song, but this is also the song that I wrote for Peter.
It's true.
It's the love song. The original love song. It's pretty cool. Wow, Peter's moderating his own live stream. I don't mean no trouble. I don't mean no harm. I just, what is the line? I just can't this journey I'm on. I just can't I just forget the words. One time I wrote a play about, the main character's name was Gavina, and she was kind of crazy. Pretty much there was this guy named Hawthorne, and they met at a therapy group that was like Schizophrenics Anonymous, like a therapy group. They met there, but really they were set up to meet because the group was started by this guy who has paranoia. And he set them up. He set up Hawthorne with Gavina because he's kind of like in his paranoid mind hoping that these two crazy people will sort of like cancel each other out in the universe. So he's kind of hoping that they take care of each other so that he doesn't have to deal with either of them, because Ron lives across the lake from Gavina and he doesn't want to have to deal with living across the lake from her anymore. But you don't really know who's the mastermind of the story, because there's also this guy at Schizophrenics Anonymous who's a chiropractor. And so it's unclear why the chiropractor is there. He kind of just keeps quiet. But the thing is, the chiropractor has a hobby of filming horror movies. And one time, so the guy, Ron, did I mention his name was Ron? The guy who set up the Schizophrenic Anonymous group? He called up Dr. Jackalone, the chiropractor, and he asked him if chiropractic correction, if spinal correction could cure the fear of death. And Dr. Jackalone said, I think that's a really good question to be asking. I think that it's a really good question. And he didn't give Ron a clear answer. I forget exactly what he said. But he said, human curiosity is really at the heart of something or another. He gave some kind of really backwards answer that just was able to make Ron even more paranoid. I will look at the actual script and figure out what he said, because it was a pretty interesting line. Let me cut to the end of the story though, because it's actually pretty crazy what happens.
I'm listening.
So, Hawthorne, like as Ron wanted to happen, Hawthorne falls in love with Gavina. And because she sort of like is sort of like flirty, but like not even just flirty, but like crazy. And so he kind of falls in love with her. And he wants to give her this mollusk that he has. It's like a treasure. And so he like canoes to her house multiple times and tries to give her this mollusk, but she's like, I don't take gifts from strangers. So that's her thing. And so then he kind of has it in his head like, okay, I have to become a non-stranger to her or something like that. So pretty much eventually, like he threw the mollusk at her and forced her to catch it. And then he was like, there, you have it now. He was like obsessed with the fact that she needed to have this thing. And then she was sort of like just really wanted to fuck with him, I guess. And she just throws it into the lake as far as she can, out into the middle of the lake, right? And Hawthorne was heartbroken, totally heartbroken. So he goes out there and he swims down, and he sort of has this like supernatural drive. So he swims down to the bottom of the lake, and while he's down there in the depths, he sort of like his being becomes compounded under the depths. So imagine like a human so compounded that they could like fit into a mollusk or something. Like, I'm not saying that he did that, but when he came out, he had this sort of curliness about him, like he changed, right? So he changed and he comes out, and Gavina was just like, she knew that she had manipulated him, so she had walked to some other part of her property and was just like enjoying the sunset, and then he like sniffs her out and finds her.
I'd like to sniff you out.
Yeah, he sniffed her out, and he gets there and he's like, I have the mollusk for you, right?
I got a mollusk for you.
And she wants the mollusk. That's really the twist, is that she wants the mollusk.
She wants it.
She wants it because it's a lake treasure, and she wants the treasure. So what happens is, I know it's gonna sound far-fetched, but it turns out it's Halloween. And so Hawthorne, in the first draft, Hawthorne asked Gavina, like, what are you going to be for Halloween? She said, oh, I don't know. And she asked him, what are you going to be for Halloween? And he said, I'm going to be a centipede. And he has some kind of obsession with, like, the waveform of the legs, because if you look at a centipede's legs, it's like all the legs kind of, like, become this sort of wave together. So, yeah, Halloween's pretty crazy. So, pretty much, Hawthorne, I'm gonna give a spoiler, which is not actually in the script, but this is the spoiler, is that Hawthorne is the human manifestation of a centipede, right? A centipede that's madly in love with Gavina, which explains why he would want to give her a mollusk shell, because it's curly, just like a centipede. So if she could love something so curly, then maybe she could love the centipede. So Hawthorne's the human manifestation of the centipede. And the deal is, if she can fall in love with Hawthorne, then the centipede will do its thing, which I'm about to explain. So what happens is the centipede comes, and I guess because it's Halloween, it has special powers to become a very large centipede that could consume a human. So it comes and it eats Hawthorne whole. So the centipede eats Hawthorne and then coughs up the mollusk and coughs it up on Gavina. Well, Hawthorne shoved Gavina out of the way before the centipede ate him, so he's a hero. And then the centipede coughs up the mollusk onto Gavina. She catches it, and she's covered in mud because she just got shoved down. She catches it, and she's like, oh my god, I miss him. He's gone. I miss him. And she realizes, oh my god, I loved him, right? So it's like the flame is gone, but it's smoldering, and she regrets letting it go out, right? So then Gavina thinks, I'm gonna throw it back in the lake. You know how sometimes it's just just throw it, chuck it. So, but then right when she's about to throw it, she decides not to. So she's like, no. And then she looks down into it, and her tears drip into it, into the mollusk, into the curling depths of the mollusk. And the centipede slithered away because the centipede realized that Gavina was too invested in the human manifestation, and she was horrified of the centipede itself. So the centipede actually is going to try again next year. And that's pretty much the story. But she gets over it pretty quick. She goes home, she has her mollusk, she has her other treasures, and she just continues being weird.
It's a story about me and Katya. Don't let her... Don't believe this mollusk. Am I the centipede or the mollusk? I forgot. She's talking about us meeting, how we met, in a roundabout way. It's the truth. Hot chocolate, it's delicious.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually,
I'm gonna put the guitar away.
It's got a little something special in it. It's got cinnamon. If you're wondering what this something special is, it's got cinnamon in it. Where did you catch this broad? Hey, where did you catch this broad? Well, I haven't really caught her. I haven't caught her, and I do have to chain her up in a closet, so I don't know if I've caught... I don't have her. She corrected me. I don't have you, do I, baby? Except when you're chained up in a closet. Which we have to do right now.
Thank you for listening to the story, though.
The story of me and Katya.
Yeah.
I could talk about my dream last night, but it'll be so obvious people will know what it was, and I don't want to talk about my dream last night because it does sort of, you know why I had that dream. You
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
At the end of the story, let me close the loop on the other characters. Ron, the paranoid guy, he's like, during this whole scene of tension between Hawthorne and Gavina, Ron's across the lake, just kind of like sitting in a wooden chair. He already loaded his shotgun because he's like, something's going down. I don't know, something's in the air. So he's freaking out, and that's when he called up Dr. Jacqueline and was like, can spinal correction cure the fear of death, right? And so Dr. Jacqueline was like, oh yeah, like something's going down. And so Ron then just opened up his Edgar Allan Poe themed self-help book and just like tried to relax. So that's the end for Ron. And then the end for Dr. Jacqueline is that Dr. Jacqueline was growing.
Am I the Dr. Jackalope? Is that what you said?
Dr. Jacqueline was growing marijuana.
Oh, we don't have any of that. We don't cotton to that. He was growing marijuana.
It's fiction. He was growing marijuana.
It's illegal, Katya, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's illegal. Do we want to keep telling the story? Okay,
But
it's fiction.
because
it's
Dr.
done.
Jacqueline's crazy too. So he.
Well, I guess if he was smoking marijuana, he's probably crazy.
Yeah.
That stuff will make you crazy.
And he was crazy.
Don't do it.
He was crazy enough to believe that the marijuana plant is actually calling to his lungs for guidance. Like, smoking the marijuana was giving the plant guidance from himself. So, so Dr. Jacqueline, it's thought that Dr. Jacqueline was the mastermind of this whole.
Can I tell you
thing.
what I heard once about people that smoke marijuana? Like this one guy that I heard that smoked marijuana. He smoked that stuff, and he thought the dog was talking to him. It'll make you crazy. Don't try it. Don't try it under any circumstances. If somebody's trying to get you to take a puff of a joint, I think they call it, don't do it. It'll make you crazy. Your dog will be talking to you, and you won't know what's up. And then after that, I've heard you get something called the munchies, and you're gonna eat a bunch of garbage food. Don't do that stuff. I'm sorry, it pisses me off when I hear about people trying a J. That's what they call it. That's what the hip people call it, J. It's marijuana. It's really bad for you. Unless you have glaucoma. We're not gonna say. Okay. I'll stop on this. Just say no. But what happened to the doctor that had the weed? I want to know.
He smoked the weed.
He smoked it? Did he go crazy?
Well, it's thought that he came up with this whole story.
It'll make you stoned and think of crazy stories.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're interested in? Maybe. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But this hot chocolate is delicious. Do you taste the special spices I put in this?
Yeah, I do. I like this.
Good. There's cinnamon in it. I put cinnamon. You taste that cinnamon, right?
Yeah, I do.
Delish. Good for my anger. Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that, David. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. You are an adult. But I'm just saying from personal experience. Not me. People have told me it'll make you crazy.
Yeah.
It's wacko.
Yeah.
I once read something in a magazine back in the 60s. Where I was young. I was like 5 years old. And it said, if you smoke that stuff, This is a true story. When I was a kid, grade school, they took us to the police station, right? Like on a tour. And in the tour, they had like this big case. It was like a big glass case of all kinds of marijuana paraphernalia and stuff. It was fascinating. It was like different types of pipes and all that. I was fascinated, yes, yet also sort of like they were trying to make us paranoid about weed. And it did work, because later that year, underneath the bush in our front yard, I found that one of the neighborhood kids had hid some of that marijuana under there. And I took it to my mother and I said, Mom, look at what I found underneath this bush. I think this is marijuana. And I said, I think it's either Billy Kruger's or whoever that kid was that lived across the street. And she said, Peter, go put that back. That's not yours. So I did. I put it back. But I thought she should have flushed it down the toilet. I mean, it was like 1972. She should have flushed it down the toilet, but she told me to put it back, and since I always do what I'm told as a child, I was very obedient. I put it back underneath the bush, and then I checked a few weeks later, and it was gone. Somebody came back and, you know what I'm saying? They probably went crazy. They did. And speaking of that, when we were at the police station and I was looking at the thing, not only did they have marijuana paraphernalia and little things of marijuana, but they also had stuff for like harder drugs, like, you know that stuff. That's always flipped me out, though. It's always flipped me out, like. But that's my story. It's real interesting, isn't it? They took us to the police station to scare the crap out of us. And then my mother didn't do what she was supposed to do, which was flush it down. I was like a junior policeman. I was the narc. I was being a narc like in 3rd grade. Mom, I think it's Billy Kruger's. Let's flush it down the toilet. I went fucking narc on fucking Billy Kruger, this 16-year-old kid that lived like next door. I feel bad about it to this day that I turned into a narc, and I'm still a narc, so if anybody talks about it, don't talk about it in front of me. I'll start calling the police. I've done it recently. I did it just last week, and they were trying to tell me that it wasn't illegal anymore, and I was like, oh, it's not? It's not, really? That's what I said. I said, really? It's not illegal? Sure, it's not. It's not. It's not illegal anymore, by the way. In a lot of states, it's legal. And to be perfectly honest, if I was going to invest, which I'm not, but if I was going to invest, I'd invest in marijuana stocks. Does that mean I condone it? Does it, Katya? Or does it just mean that I'm a money grubber and I think that people will be buying that stuff because now it's legal?
I think condoning is different than like facilitating. Like you might be facilitating it, but you're not condoning it.
Oh, well then I'm going to invest in marijuana stocks, and to be perfectly honest, I already have. So would you all like to know the marijuana stocks I've invested in? I'm going to tell you. And I'm not telling you to invest in these, because they do have to deal with marijuana, but I will tell you the ones that I've bought recently. Isn't this fun? And this is what you could invest in the new year. I can't find my freaking, my 8. What did I do with it? It's got all my important...
Can you use where your car keys are?
Wow. Well, I wanted to give everybody stock tips, but I guess I can't. Sure, people want to know what I'm investing in.
Weren't you using? You were using it today, right?
I was using it today because I needed to get Sherry's number, and then I got Sherry's number, I put it on, and then now I can't find it. It was like right here, and now it's gone. Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't really matter, because just because I bought it doesn't mean that it's going to go up. But I have a Robinhood account. That's what I went to. I used to use E-Trade, And then I used to buy stuff on Chase, but I just started doing this recently again. I get a hunch, sort of, like, I'm not gonna say I'm psychic, but because saying that marijuana stocks might do well is not being psychic. It just sounds like common sense. It's, you know, legalization in how many states? Like, why it isn't should be. Is it totally decriminalized? No, it's not. It should be. It is in this state. It's like a $50 fine for 2 ounces or something. Stupidest thing they ever did. Not that, just like making it illegal. Like, what was that about? 1930? Like, they were like vilifying weed? Like, you can't do, you haven't even been able to grow like hemp in this country for years because of this. It's ridiculous. Tell us another story, honey. I could keep talking about weed, the legalization and the people. Oh, thank you. What is that? Who's that? Thank you.
Acid.
Oh, Acid Brotherhood? Oh, Acid Brotherhood knows what I'm talking about. It's like, hemp was such a important product. It was such an important product, and then for years, what? It had to be grown in other countries because growing industrial hemp was even illegal. It was fucking nonsense. I think now you can grow it. I think that that's a big thing even in the state. You can't grow hemp for like food, like food grade hemp or whatever it is. I don't know. I've thought about it. I would grow it in the backyard. Yeah, you know, like the stuff for food. I don't know if this stuff for food is the same stuff that you make like clothing out of. I assume it is. I don't know. But I've heard that because I have friends that are in Schoharie County, and they said that that's a big deal. It's like they're growing it up there now. Not smoking weed, but like weed for like hemp oil. Katya loves hemp oil. It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's quality.
And with that said, like, you use it for, like, massage oil, skin, stuff like that, but I've used it for cooking. I even used it for, I ran out of tongue oil, and I mixed, like, a little bit of hemp oil in with tongue oil for using on wood, and it mixed in with the tongue oil great and dried out great. It's good. I don't know. I'm not so sure I believe in the CBD crap. I'm being honest with you, and I know that I'm bumming somebody out. You know, if you think that CBD is going to help you, more power to you. Maybe I'm wrong. Katya's smiling at me like I'm being an idiot, but maybe it does do something, but I don't think it does everything. And I did try CBD once, and I did feel a little bit tired, so on that level, maybe it does work, because it was like sort of like taking a melatonin. I don't know, but I mean, like, does it? I mean, you know when turmeric became real popular? Were you aware of that, or were you like doing other shit?
Yeah, they had like turmeric flavored kombucha or something. You know, like turmeric.
Right. It was like every time I turned around, somebody was saying turmeric cured this or turmeric cured that. Same thing is like, this is what I think. CBD is being made with the other parts of the weed plant or something. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but just that they can't, that really isn't sellable. So like, let's take this leftover product and sell it. Somebody's gonna be telling me that I'm wrong. I'm sure there's people that, do you use CBD?
No.
No. Do you think it's BS, or do you think there's a possibility that there's stuff in there that's helpful?
My grandma might have used it actually. And she
really?
was like never into drugs, but I think she did try CBD.
I had a client, and not too long ago, and I was talking to her mom, and she said that she was having trouble sleeping, and she said that she was using CBD. That was in like down in the DC area, which I don't think it's weed's legal. I think it was the CBD that you like buy at, like you go to 7-Eleven and buy CBD. The price is ridiculous though. I looked at Wegmans, like they sell CBD products. It just seems so expensive. Like, I just wouldn't CBD be in like just hemp oil? It is, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Once again, I recommend buying marijuana stocks. It's just a thing, but you cannot buy you can't buy any marijuana stocks in regards to like producing marijuana in the United States yet, but you can buy them from the Canadian. Like Canada's producing marijuana. There's some stocks that I bought were weed producing companies, and then there's some also like one company that sells nutrients or something, stuff like that. There was another company that I'm interested in that has to do with like it's not Wells Fargo, but it's like a company that deals with the money aspect of it. Well, thank you, Ultra Apex Hybrid. Hey Peter, tell us about Leon Lush. Leon Lush sweats when he sits there. He will sweat. He's a sweating man, and he's a funny man. He is a funny man. He has a voice like a baby angel. He's a rather large man, and his wife is smashing. I love it when Mrs. Lush is there. She's like I want to use this like reference of like there's Sonny and Cher. She's the straight person. Like she's like rolling her eyes at him. Like he'll say stuff and like Mrs. Lush. Have you ever watched this? She's like, oh Leon, like that. Why he sits there and sweats. He sweats a lot. He sweats but see, my dad sweat a lot too. My dad was a big dude. Leon, I think, played some pro ball or something. Big guy. But like, I've seen him like doing he's very popular. Like, he's got millions of subs and shit. Not nice guy, real nice guy. But like, I've seen him talking on the microphone and he's just dripping sweat because he's a big dude. I think I saw him a picture today. This is true, on Twitter. He was talking about wringing out the old and bringing in the new, and he wasn't sweating, but he was crying, which is similar to sweating because it's water on your face. So, but his wife is he's ridiculous, and she knows it. That's all I can say. And I guess there is a baby Lush now. I don't know what the baby Lush's name is, but he's probably going to grow up and sweat like Leon. And then there's also Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake does the editing, of course. You really haven't watched Leon Lush?
No.
All right. Now you're going to watch it. Hang on. You gotta know this guy. He's funny. He's funny. He can sing. He's a musician. Yeah, you should know of Leon. Leon is a very, all kidding aside, he's a very nice guy, very talented guy. Will you watch Leon if I put it on? Yeah. All right. I do. I like Leon a lot. He's a good guy. Jake the Snake, I don't know. I wouldn't trust anybody named Jake the Snake. Come on. Come on. Leon Lush. Sweetie, come in here. Okay, so he's got 2 channels. This one channel, he's got the most subs on. It's got 183 million.
Wow.
Right? And he's got another channel with his wife.
Mhm.
So it's like, it's obvious that they're doing it just to, like it's an offshoot channel, like it's probably in his wife's name and then they can make double the money or some shit.
Mhm.
But this is the one that makes all the subs. So this is what it would be. This is the last video that he put out.
Top 5 most gorgeous roses. Number 5.
We don't care. We don't care.
My dog decides for me.
Does commentary on like ridiculous people. That's Leon.
Pardon?
Are you coming home?
I mean, oh, God damn it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Couples Prank YouTube. Once again, holding the crown year after year for consistently being the most vapid, contrived, obnoxious, exploitative pile
He's
of
smart.
shit on
He's
YouTube.
smart
Quite
guy.
frankly, I've grown to love it. I mean, it's essentially just a battle royale of a bunch of young, fit couples to see who will employ the most shameless, obnoxious tactics to win the game of YouTube and in turn win the hearts of millions of young, brain-dead children who don't know either. Not a single
That's his
shred
monkey
of
over there, and
authenticity
he
on these
will
channels.
rub
And
it
that
on
doesn't
his
matter,
crotch
because
at
authenticity
times.
doesn't equal money. Views equals money, and you get
He
views
says
by
he
using
loves
your
it.
7-year-old
He's
niece
even like,
to do a prank slash skit about
You know
getting
what
the
I'm
first
saying,
period in
like,
front of your boyfriend. And if you're really
giving
good
it
at the
oral
game,
and stuff.
you don't even think twice about posting something like this. It doesn't even cross your mind that maybe this is fucking weird.
this is monkey. I
and we
can't
should
remember the
post this
monkey's
because you're
name.
thinking views and money. That's how you know you're good at the game. And by that metric, Ryan and Danielle are killing it. So a screenshot of this video popped up in my Twitter feed the other day, and I took the bait like an idiot. I know what I'm getting myself into when I do that, so I go over to their channel just because sometimes I need a refresher to remind myself how bad I fucking hate this kind of shit on YouTube. So let's look. I mean, let me get my glasses. Let's just see what some of the ideas they're doing here. Ignoring my girlfriend for 24 hours, an absolute staple on couples YouTube. I caught my girlfriend kissing my best friend, absolute classic.
We're doing this
Pregnancy
shit.
prank
We're
on
doing
boyfriend.
that.
I
No.
cried. Would not be couples channel without exploiting pregnancy. Having another girl's
Are we a
lipstick
couples
mark
channel?
on me prank on girlfriend.
The hell is that?
Do we have a couples channel on YouTube?
What is that?
We sort of do that kind of stuff.
Do we?
Like, oh, I'm jealous of the cheese lady.
What is that?
Oh my
Ryan,
God.
is that another
We're doing
girl's lipstick on your face? Oh my God, Ryan. Cheating with...
I'm asking.
No, we don't.
We
Come
don't do
on.
that.
That, no. We don't do
With the door
that
lock
stuff.
prank on girlfriend, of course.
We don't do pranks on each other.
Hold on, 1 sec, sorry. Just give me 1 sec, babe, I'm sorry, 1 sec. Hey, you just did a breakup prank on me, I was just trying to get you back. So you want to cheat with my best friend? Look.
I mean, we've seen it a million times. It's the same recycled bullshit skits, and just a different, attractive couple executing them poorly. So I spent a little time perusing the catalog, getting to know Ryan and Danielle a little bit. Par for the course.
Let me say something right now. We don't do anything like this.
No.
No. We don't do anything like this. We don't do pranks. We do our stuff is absolutely original, and it fucking pisses me off that those motherfuckers probably have a ton of. I'll stop, honey. I'm sorry.
Hang on, Buck.
Bucky.
Don't go in my room, Bucky.
You know, I mean, that's what people want is crap, and that's what Leon's saying. Like it's crazy.
Really, large majority of it's just these skits that are hypersexualized cock teases. So the 13-year-old.
We don't do that. We don't want 13-year-olds on the channel. We don't want kids.
You know, pregnancy's a cash cow, and then for
Pregnancy is a cash cow. Wait a minute. We talk about that, don't we? But
That's whatever until you start.
okay, now I feel bad.
7-year-olds, and it feels a little.
Yep.
It feels a little weird, doesn't it? But at the very
You
least,
could've
they're
talked about
attractive,
us,
very well
you know.
groomed. And we're gonna jump into this wasteland, but
But
speaking
we
of
do it
well-groomed,
good,
that's such a
which is the
coincidence.
difference.
Yeah,
I have a
we
well-groomed
make it
version
really
of Leon here.
wholesome.
Yeah, we're wholesome. We're not doing like grandma's coming over and finding the pregnancy test. Although we did talk about that. That's a mean prank.
I don't have to go anywhere else to
That was
stay
my
looking
idea.
like a whole
We didn't
ass
do it.
sack, and the products show up on your doorstep, so you never have to leave the house, which is kind of frowned upon right now,
Wow.
anyways.
Coronavirus!
Whether you're showering, scrubbing your teeth, or mitigating your stank-ass armpits, Dollar Shave Club has you covered for all of your grooming needs.
I
Their
don't care
ultimate
about
shave
Dollar
starter
Shave
kit.
Club. Come on.
And
you
say
know?
that she is my kid and that I've been hiding it. Not that telling you, but I had kids. Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle and Jasmine. This is my sneak back at you with another.
Anytime you can pull in a young niece or nephew to be in on the skit with you, that's going to increase your chances of going viral like 300%. This is a great move for Ryan and Danielle.
I had kids.
Bucky, ow.
Also, the movie trailer stabs are so fire! They make anything dramatic, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. For instance, Nigel, about 15 minutes ago, I tried to fart without you noticing, and I accidentally pooped a little bit in my pants.
Who hasn't done that? I'm sorry. That was
Can I taste it?
See, that's his
Yeah,
monkey.
I guess if you want.
Yeah, just let me grab the hot sauce real quick.
I have to tell you something. So 6 years ago, you know, fighting you, I had something happen to me.
With another person.
So it happened with another person, as we said. And it's kind of crazy. I had kids 6 years ago.
So she goes on to explain that that's not her niece, it's actually her daughter, who she had when she was 14, and she's been keeping it from them. In Ryan's defense here, not defense, but just to his credit, like, not a bad actor for this type of skit, and the young girl here kind of really pulls it off nicely too.
So you're talking to every time you repeat that.
Okay, so that would be an example of Leon's channel where it's just Leon. And I'll show you Lush Live. And that's where he brings his wife in, and that's Mrs. Lush. Now this is a couple's channel, clearly, but not like ours, not at all, because we're real. Leon claims his wife is a nurse. She's a vampire. I'm not claiming anything. It's real. Tell him, baby. See? And yes, I did. She's 23 and high. Why would she be with me unless I used an amulet on her? This is real. So this is here's Leon. Now I haven't watched this in a while, but I do like this. I like these two together. I'd rather watch this than his other channel. But like this, I don't know about this. Trying awful holiday foods for the first time. That does not interest me. I haven't watched this in a while, so I'm sort of like seeing. Here, watch this. Coming Clean. We'll watch this.
Now you can skip the grocery store.
We'll
and
skip
stay
this.
healthy at home. Sunbasket delivers totally delicious meals.
Katya, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Lush Life video. I'm your host, Leon. I am joined here by my illustrious co-host,
No, really. Who
Tyler
would it
and
be?
Mrs. Lush in picture
Do
form. And of
you have
course, as
anybody
always,
that you watch? Because I
Josh
don't
the
have
Snake
anybody
will
that.
be
I'll watch Leon occasionally.
sprinkling on the magic, baby. Wow, okay. You know what, Josh? Just
I don't-
actually grab the picture of Mrs. Lush so it's not too jarring.
I don't really
Right there,
watch
maybe?
a lot.
There we go. She in frame? Good.
Yeah,
Right, so we're all three together here.
That's
What's up,
Jake the
everyone?
Snake. That's the guy that
Happy-
does the
it's a
editing.
very prolific day today, Josh.
And he'll
Right
bring
now, the
Jake
time
the
of this
Snake
recording
in
is election day,
because
which is
it's
everyone's
easier to
very
work with
excited
another
and not
person.
nervous at all.
No.
From what I can tell,
Pretty
there's
chill.
no nerves going around in this
Yeah.
country.
She got online, couldn't even tell it was election day.
Yeah, no,
Saw
no one's
nothing
talking about it.
Yeah.
No one's talking about it. So in
I
honor of this
really-
election day and the inevitability of the ensuing freakouts that
I
will
don't
happen.
really want to see Jake the Snake. Here's Mrs. Lush. This is what.
Hello
we're
everyone,
talking-
welcome back to a brand new Lush
That's
Life
his
video.
wife that he
Whoa,
claims is a nurse.
Baby!
Wow.
Happy to be here with you once again. Whoa, we caught Mrs. Lush with a big one. Classic. Oh, it's past 8 o'clock. There it is. Happy to be here with all of you. Of course, I'm joined here by my lovely co-host
What?
and wife, Mrs. Lush, and Josh, the Slytherin.
Were you
will be
yawning?
sprinkling
Past
on
8
that
o'clock.
magic. So we're a few days post-election now.
She's drinking.
We're or should I say
She
mid-election.
drinks.
This is the most long, drawn-out,
Okay,
ugly,
she drinks.
arduous
She
process I've ever witnessed
She
in my
has
life.
a lot of white
Certainly feels like
wine.
it's gonna be a few more days still.
Yeah, and not a lot of laughs. There has been some laughs to be had, but mostly just kind of like pain. What I wanted to do today, because I haven't really had the energy to get super creative, we're going to do your favorite thing because it's something you're incredibly good at. In fact, I'd say it's something you are the best at. Nobody else does it better. In fact, you're the best. I mean, the people have said that you're the best. So,
There, see
yeah, it's
what
a
I'm
try not to
talking
laugh
about?
challenge. You seem to win those
She
quite
gives him
often.
that kind of crap.
Yeah. So we're gonna be ripping through some TikToks as usual, just because I need a feel-good
She'll
moment
roll
right
her
now.
eyes at him.
I think a lot of people do. Something
He's
that's,
so
apolitical
whipped.
would be nice.
I've not,
So
honey,
let's
I've never
get
seen a
right
guy more whipped
into
than
it.
him.
Can you hype me up, please, Mrs.
I
Lush?
haven't. Yeah, well, maybe I have.
Damn, this one the coldest, man. Hold up.
Nothing happens if you put foil in the microwave.
That's not true.
What? Yeah, clearly, I think I can see where that's going. Does that ever happen to you in the shower, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not in this house, but yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely this one's a little more gradual, but that has happened to me before. Unpleasant, to say the least.
Yes.
However, something does happen.
Oh, it certainly does.
Did it explode? Hold on a second.
They do explode.
No,
Now, Leon's always going to TikTok and doing shit about these people on TikTok. I've called him on this before on Twitter. Like, TikTok's like a bunch of kids or it's stupid shit. I don't know. I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. You know, he's putting out content
the
about something.
microwave?
Are you kidding, hon?
However, something does happen. You can turn the microwave on.
That's actually a fire song, though.
I think it's almost New Year's.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 11:59.
Oh, yay!
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone, whatever. We're talking about important shit. Should we keep talking? Or acknowledge that it's New Year's, baby. Oh, we're supposed to really make out here? Is that what you all want? You want that? Better super chat us. That's what you want to see. No, she's shy. She's not going to do it unless some money's on the board. So anyway, I was talking about something that was real important.
TikTok?
TikTok. So today, I said to Katya, I said, what's the deal with TikTok? Like, I was asking her, like, how long can the video be? And Katya said, well, I think it's stupid. And I tend to agree because I don't have it, and we're not going to do it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's dumb.
Yep.
But then later, I was thinking, sweetie, maybe we should try it, but maybe we shouldn't, and I'll leave it up to you because I'm a simp. We could open up a channel together, a TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Somebody just gave us TikTok money.
Happy New Year.
Oh, happy New Year! Well, you know, we're not making out for whatever amount that was. We're not doing that anyway. This lady is class. She's classy. It's not gonna. See,
Yes.
I'm not doing that vulgar stuff. And people ask about a fans only. I don't think Katya is doing that, but that would be her decision. But I seriously doubt it. Please. Just classy. You are classy. But that's Leon and his wife. I think that are you tired?
Yeah.
We made it to 12. We probably just stop now.
I am tired.
We're tired. We ate a steak, and it's 12 now. Katya's giving me a little pinch.
Sorry.
It's okay, baby. And,
Ugh.
you alright?
Yeah.
Break out that oil. Do you want any more hot chocolate?
No. I'm great.
But I don't think that we're gonna do TikTok. So we're sorry to disappoint everybody, but I always thought it was stupid. I've even badmouthed Leon for going there and watching shit. Look, it's hemp oil. It's hemp oil. I'm curious, where's this made? Can they make it in the U.S. now? I think you can grow it. Product of Canada.
It's good.
It's a product of Canada.
Quality.
I'm not so sure.
Bye.
I'll see y'all. I'm not so sure you can even buy it, grow it yet in the United States. I think it's gonna start. So, all right. So I guess we're tired. We made it to 12. We made it to 12. Katya saw Leon, his wife, and she's doing a crazy glasses thing, and we're exhausted. And we got to get up and film stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we might go upstairs and I don't know, watch a movie. Or not, or go to sleep. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. Seriously, thank you. We'll see y'all. Bye, y'all. What did you say earlier? Dadgummit?
Dang it.
Dang it.
Happy New Year's.
Dang it, we love you all. Happy New Year. Don't stay away from hemp. Buy toxic.
Bye.
Buy uniquities. Buy clunkin. Buy. I can't even see the thing. I'm doing this from memory.
HP Lovecraft.
Yeah, HP Lovecraft.
David.
Pachinko, David.
Rufus.
Yes. Riggy. Nixie. B. Davis ain't here.
Jasper.
Yeah, sure, Jasper.
H. Jasper E.
Sure. And,
Eusebius. Esabus. Eusebus.
Octavius.
Oisibus.
That'd be a great name, Octavius. It would be a good name.
Octavius? Yeah, I like that.
Octavius.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Octavius. Nice to meet you.
Yep. Octavius.
I guess that's it. All right.
It's all
Late-
for now.
later.
All for now. I
You
guess
get-
that means there's more coming next time.
Yeah, there's more coming next time. I guess Katya's gonna turn it off now. She's gonna be the bad person.
See.
Bye, y'all. Do you know how to do it? I know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it either. Hang on.
I don't know.
I know how to do it. Watch this. So when it's on the phone. Bye, David. I hope you feel better, dude.
Good night.
See that X?
Oh yeah.
Bye, No Wilson. And then you